Greetings, programs, and welcome to my first ever Dungeons and Dragons session. In fact, my first ever session of any kind of tabletop role-playing game. Although, you know, we weren't actually all sitting around the same table, unfortunately. I've basically wanted to do this for years and years and years, and this has been the first opportunity to do it, and it's with a bunch of Maxwell's regular viewers. So there might be some familiar names in there if you're one of Max's regular stream viewers, or you just hang out on his community Discord. So we've got DrunkSpooneh as the DM for this session. Also joined by Jägerschnitzel, Gidzeki, and Mark. And I do have a note of who was who. Let's see. I was an orc character. Called my orc Nelsol Ironsides, because somewhere along the way during the character creation I realised I was basically role-playing as HMS Nelson. We have Mark as Aoife the Protector, who is a dwarven cleric. We've got Jägerschnitzel as a grung mystic called Feels a Bad Man. And then we have Gidzeki as a tabaxi rogue, and I don't actually think he has named his character yet, so yeah, I was getting slightly confused and thinking I just missed that, and then it turned out no, he's just not named it yet. But I'm sure that'll happen in a later session. Now, there is one last thing to note. I neglected to do a sound levels check before I actually started doing this, or started recording it, so my mic is a little bit quiet compared to everybody else's, but hopefully you can still hear everything that's going on. I have fixed that so that next time round it should be a bit more of an equal volume. Anyway, so I had a lot of fun doing this. Hopefully you'll have some fun listening to it, and enjoy.
That's okay. Right, okay. Are we all ready?
Yep.
Right.
Strapped in, tray tables are in their upright position. I'm ready for takeoff, Captain.
Okay, so, yeah, we will be doing the Lost Mines of Vandalar. This is, as you know. Your group assembles in the city of Netherwinter. A dwarf named Gundren Rockseeker asks you to bring a wagon load of provisions to the rough and tumble settlement of Vandalan. No. Yeah. A couple of days' travel southeast of the city, Gundren was clearly excited and more than a little secretive about his reasons for the trip, saying only that he and his brothers had found something big, and that he'd pay you 10 gold pieces each for escorting his supplies safely to Brethren's provisions, a trading post in Phandalin. He then set out ahead of you on horse, along with a warrior escort named Sildar Halewinter, claiming he needed to arrive early to take care of business. You've spent the last few days following the high road south, so we'll go over to wait.
Dun dun dun.
We will go over to Bam. To Sword Coast March map. So you were here in Netherwinter, and you spent the last few days following the high road south, and you've veered along the Tribor Trail, which is here. You've encountered no trouble so far, but this territory can be dangerous. Bandits and outlaws have been known to lurk through the trails. So, yeah, this is, you're here. So, you're around, you've been kicking about, nothing's happened, you're, a bit weary of travel. But you're hoping and you're eager for those 10 gold pieces that you'll get when you finally finish dropping off these provisions to Brethren's provisions in Phandalin. You have just finished resting for the night at the start of this trail, and you are eager to set off on the trail east towards Phandalin. one of you will have to drive the wagon. So
Can anybody drive?
anyone can do it.
Would it help with my animal affinity or whatever the heck it was? Animal handling.
I'm too short to reach the pedals.
Yeah, you should be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, you should be fine.
I'm ready, just in case.
Oh, okay, dope.
Do I have to do anything for that, or is that just...
No, it's just them.
Okay.
As since you're on the horse, you will be on the oxen, basically. You'll be on the wagon. You will be first. Who will be following after Nelsol?
I'll be co-driver.
You will be co-driver. Okie doke. And then Jaeger and Gizeki will be following. Okie doke.
Yeah, I'm not walking. That's a long way to go.
Yeah, hatchet on the back.
I know.
You travel for about a good 6 or 7 hours. Nothing really seems... There's no real problem, but as you keep on going, there is 2 dead horses in the middle of the road.
Oh, joy.
As you pull closer, you see several black feathered arrows sticking out of them. The woods are pressed closer to the trail here with a steep embankment and dense thickets on either side. So it's a natural bottleneck.
Mm-mm. I shall.
These the
This sounds
horses.
completely fine.
Have we stopped, or are we still going?
The horse is like in the way. The dead
Yeah,
horses.
they're blocking the road.
Okay.
So,
Can we stop to have a horse barbecue?
I mean, if you want to go off and investigate the horses for possible barbecue meat, go ahead.
I'll stay at the wagon. I'll keep cover of you with the bow. That's the best I'm gonna do. Gotta look after. We got double duty here.
Are these the horses that Gundren and Sildar left on?
You would have to get closer to investigate.
I shall get down and go and look over to the horses.
Roll me investigation.
Alright.
First roll of the game. Don't screw it up.
Do I get anything? Oh yeah.
Pressure.
What's that on? Wisdom, intelligence.
Intelligence.
Just intelligence. It should be a investigation you just roll on your character sheet.
I've got to find a character sheet now. Character. Nope.
If you hit the little journal up there.
There we
and
go.
then characters.
There. Does that work?
That.
No, that's a save.
That's a save.
Oh.
It will be in
Investigation.
yeah, it's the one.
There we go.
Natural.
You got a.
Yeah, you as you get closer, you do. These are the horses that Gunda and Sildar had left on previous, and as you draw closer, you notice that the saddlebags have been looted, and there's nothing left there. And as you draw closer to the horses, 4 goblins come out the woods, 2 on each side, and they will make attacks against you.
Nelson, it's your relatives.
Give me a sec.
No, that's from the side of the family that we don't talk about. We
Ah,
don't get on with them.
dog.
They never send Christmas
Dark
cards, so right. do I have to like dismount first, or how does this work?
Yeah, you'll get this. I'll see you all got off the wagon. Okie doke. They will attempt to fire a shot bolt at you, if
No problem.
which misses, and the one next to him will fire a shot bolt at you, which. A 20 to hit.
Yes.
That hits. Okay. And that's 3 points of piercing damage.
Oh.
Uh,
Ouch.
the other 2 will take shots at one will take one at Jaeger,
I didn't do nothing.
which 11.
No, it does not hit.
Another one will take one at Nelsol, which is a 15.
Okay, how do I figure out if that's a hit or not?
Yeah,
You got a 19 armor class, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
armor. Okay, so that's just automatically not a hit. Okay.
Yeah, it fires wildly. Okie doke. Everyone roll initiative.
Okay, you're gonna have to remind me how we roll stuff.
So,
Open your character sheet,
Yep.
and there will be a button next to your health. Oh, I've lost.
if you just click on the word initiative,
Yeah, initiative. Yeah.
Right.
A nat 20 and a nat 1.
Let's see
So-
arrows.
well, you see, if you look up, we got core, you got armor class, initiative, and speed. You got those.
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna have to repeat that. I got completely broken up.
In your character sheet, there's a box next to armor classes initiative, and you just click the initiative word.
Oh, I see. Okay. You literally just click on the. Okay, I didn't
Yeah.
realize that was a clickable thing.
Okay.
Gee, I wonder if I'm going first or not.
I mean, unless a goblin rolls a nat 20, I doubt it. Yeah, you will be.
I guess I'll be going last.
This is just determining the attack order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of noob questions from me.
That's fine.
That's fine.
Also, how do we get the tokens on this map, or can we not?
I can if you want. Well,
Or does it not matter?
it doesn't matter, but I can put them on. You're roughly about there. Yes. Right, so Mark,
Yes.
1.
Yep.
Jaeger. Did you get?
Does that mean? I mean, is that like he's tripped over a branch and fallen flat on his face with a 1?
No. It just means that
Not quite that bad.
he's very surprised by these goblins, and he's a bit shocked.
His
Falls off the cart.
his frog was caught flat-footed.
I was too busy looking at the dead horses.
And
I just have this image in my head of everyone else is sort of standing there drawing their weapons, and you're still squatting down next to the horses, oblivious.
Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
doke.
After taking an arrow.
Oh, where did this arrow come from?
Yeah. Okay, doke. Jaeger? Not Jaeger. Gazeki, you to go first.
Where's closest hobgoblin?
Okay, so I know that it's okay. I didn't make the token like the image; it was just straight from Google.
Okay.
So the closest goblin. So the horse is about 10 feet away from you, and the goblins are about 5 feet away from the horses on either side. So 50 feet, basically.
I think that's well within my short bow range. In which
Oh,
case,
yes, yes.
do I have advantage?
No.
Normal. Will a 23 hit?
Yes. It's
For a whole whopping 4 damage.
That will definitely hit.
Just the nearest one.
Mm-hmm. Okay, as you release your arrow from your short bow, it flies through and it sinks deep into his shoulder. And it turns to look at you. It's not too happy with you. Yiga, you are next.
I'm going to poison the arrow with my skin.
Okie doke.
And then I'm going to shoot with my short bow at the same guy that Gidzeki just shot.
Okie doke, roll that damage.
Never mind.
No, that does not hit. It flies through the air and it fucked into the tree behind them. It is now goblin number 3. And he's going to move towards Mark.
Yep.
And he's going to draw a scimitar. And he's going to slash at you.
Bring it on.
That is 18 to hit.
Yep.
Oof.
Ow. That's not looking good.
And that's 4 damage.
Okay.
You still standing?
Yeah.
Okay.
How do I? Oh, what have I done here? I can't. That was 4 damage. I'll write that. You say 4 damage?
4
Yep.
damage.
So
Yes.
that's down to. Yep.
Okie doke.
Looking a bit bloody. I can't. I'm on a character sheet. I can't get back to my character sheet page to change it. I've got something like armor class, hit point 7. Oh, shouldn't have said that. -4. That's what I want to change.
Wait, how can you have only 7 hit points?
So I started off with 10.
Yes. Yep. Okay. Okie doke. It is now. Jedi to go.
Okay, I want to get out my warhammer and attack the goblin that just attacked Mark.
Okie doke.
I'm going to engage that guy.
You rush up to the goblin, attack at Mark, and then you swing your mighty warhammer.
Right, what do I need to click on to?
The
actual warhammer?
the warhammer bit.
Okay.
Yeah. That most definitely hits.
Okay.
And just click on the warhammer bit underneath in the chat box for the hit damage. There we go. Oh, 8. Oh, very nice. As you swing your mighty warhammer, it smashes into the side of him, and he goes "Argh!" as he gets knocked a couple of feet sideways from the blow. He's looking distinctively damaged. Very damaged. Okie doke.
Maybe there's not any, croquet hoops around, or we could play goblin croquet.
I mean, that's how they invented golf back in Lord of the Rings. Right, goblin number 4, who's been struck by an arrow, is going to fire his short bow back at you, Gidzeki.
Damn it. Duck, dodge, dive, dodge.
For 15.
Yeah, it hits.
For 3 damage.
That hurt.
Okie doke. And then it's going to be Goblin number 2. Who's going to pull out his shot bolt again, and he's going to fire a shot at Jaeger. Which most definitely misses.
You gotta aim down here.
Well, the first goblin sees this, and instead of pulling out his shot bolt, he's going to pull out a scimitar, and he's going to rush towards you and make a slashing attack. For 15.
Yes, I think that hits.
And 3 points of slashing damage.
Poor old Jaeger. Jeez, the frog is getting it.
Mark, it is now you.
Does anybody really need healing apart from myself?
Nope.
Alright. And obviously, one of them's is within touching range of me, isn't he?
Yes.
He just hit me.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I'm going to cast, but I can't bring it up because I'm stuck on NPC options for some reason.
NPC option.
Yeah, I'm on character sheet.
Option. Okie doke.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, thank you.
There we go.
I can change that to 3 quickly. Thank you.
No problem.
Oh! I'm going to cast anyway. Inflict wounds.
Okie doke.
Yeah.
You're not a nice mate. You're not a nice cleric.
Cast that, inflict wounds.
Yep, I'm just bringing the page back up. I'm going to shut down the rugby. Sorry, Scotland.
For my money.
I'm sure Pointy's busy watching the King of the Seas finals right now.
I'm a bit tempted actually, but it would sort of mess up the recording. So.
Oh,
Right. Cool. Where is it? Where is it? Inflict wounds. This is going to hurt.
If it hits.
It's touch. It doesn't have to. It automatic.
That's
Automatic.
a nat 20.
Because I touched him, so it doesn't matter. I don't have to roll.
It's a... Is it?
I'll make a melee spell attack against the creature you've just touched him.
yep.
Yeah, but you still have to make it. So that's 3. Roll that damage. That's a nat 20. That hits. You hit the inflict wounds at the bottom of your thingy.
Alright. And
In the chat box. Yeah. I mean...
Oh, cool. And in what
No,
part?
in the chat box.
This one here.
Yes. No, the one above it. See where it thingies it, and then you can go like that.
It says D.
See, you did.
So, go to the little chat box icon,
Yeah.
and then you'll see Mark B has 2 rolls of
that.
26 and 24.
Yeah.
And
Then click on
submit.
inflict.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. I mean, the nat 20 would have wiped out fucking anything. But as you reach out your hand and you touch the goblin, his skin starts to turn black and it decays and it just drops into a pile of ash.
Is this the one I whacked previously, or is this
Yes.
a different one? Okay.
No, it's one, so that one's dead.
So he got hit by Warhammer 4 and then that. So I'm guessing they
yeah.
don't quite have the hit points to.
Oh, no. Okie doke. Top of the round, it is back to Gizeki.
Okay, Is that damn hobgoblin that shot at me still up?
Yes, indeed.
Oh, he's gonna get another face full of something then.
Okie doke.
We shall try. Does an 18 hit?
It does indeed, and as the arrow flies through there, it hits him in the skull. And the goblin just keels over backward, and you've killed him. He is dead.
Try shooting me again, Buster.
Okie doke. It is
Is that 2 left now?
2 left, yes. Jaeger, it's now you to go.
The goblin that just slashed me with a scimitar, I
Mhm.
am going to mind thrust him.
Okay.
So he has to make an intelligence save of DC 11.
And he rolled a 7.
So he takes a whopping 2 damage.
Oh my, yeah, he's
Gave him a headache.
yeah, he's got a headache now. He's not looking a bit pleased about this. Not at all.
So you just
Okay.
you just kind of looked at him really hard and he got a nosebleed.
Yeah, you're attempting to do some fucking false shit here. Okie doke, it is now. Well, it's Jedi now because the other 2 are dead.
Well, just whichever one's closest. I'm just gonna. I'm super boring. Nelsol. He's just like hitting things with a warhammer, so he just goes for the closest one with his warhammer again.
That's fine. You run up to the closest one and you swing your mighty warhammer again.
Oh,
That
not
hits,
quite so good this time, but
but it still hits. And as you run up and you swing this axe, the warhammer hits him in the chest, and you knock him back about 2 or 3 feet, and he's hunched over, winded and wincing in pain. He does not look very good right now. Okay, the goblin you just set is going to make an attack against you with his scimitar. He's not too happy with you because you just smacked him square in the face or the chest. So that's a 21 to hit.
Oh,
Just hits. Well, they just. So 21 to hit, that is 4 points of slashing damage. Jedi?
what? Oh, what? Sorry. My headphones popped out for a second. I didn't realize you were talking to me. Right, what do I need to do?
Take-
For the goblin slashed at you and rolled a 21.
Okay,
and
so
you
I
took 4 damage.
decreased
4
my
damage.
hit points by 4.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so Nelsol just kind of goes grunts.
Pretty much, yeah. The goblin that you just mind thrusted is going to fire. No, it's not. He's going to swing his short sword at you again. At you, Jaeger. He's not aggressive with you. For a 13?
Armor class of 14.
Oh.
Woohoo!
Just missed.
Jump back out of the way, and he snarls at you. So, "Argh!" And yeah, he's not too happy with. Okay, Mark, it is now you to go.
I think I better cure myself. I'm actually going to use my trait,
Mhm.
Healing Hands. So it'd be 3, yeah, I believe, in total. 1 hit point for each level, and then I get the bonus of the cleric, which is +2 to my healings.
Yes, yeah.
So it's 3. Ooh, that's it.
So you're back up to 6 hit points.
Yes.
Okey-doke. Okey-doke. Right. Back to the top of the round. Yiga, it is now you.
It's Gidzeki.
Gizeki, that's the one.
Okay. So how many of them are left? Just
2.
one or two.
I think
Yeah.
one's pretty badly injured.
Yeah, one is not
Well-
looking too well.
But Jaeger's under pressure, so I'm gonna take a shot at the one that's attacking Jaeger.
Oh, okay, doke.
I believe I'm shooting into combat. So is there any penalties to that?
No penalties.
Okay.
I think you have
Well,
sneak attack, right?
Yep. So I have a
are you
I have
rogue?
advantage. I'm a rogue.
Oh yeah, you are. Give me. Yeah, you should have. Yeah.
Advantage on the attack, and I do an extra d6.
Uh, yeah, you do. Oh,
Okay.
yep. You do
Okay.
indeed.
Not disadvantage. Advantage. Roll says I hit with a 22,
And you
Uh,
do.
and I need to do my extra damage.
Yep.
So
Just roll another d6.
for an extra 2, so it does a whole 8 damage to him.
The arrow flies over the top of Jaeger, and it sinks deep into the chest of this goblin, and the goblin slumps forward and falls to the ground. He is no longer alive.
That
It's a
hurt
good thing you're a
4
short
times
one there, buddy.
That hurt 4 times as much as a headache.
Duke, it is you, Jaeger.
I'm gonna try to do the mind thrust on the last guy.
Okie doke, on you go.
Give him a headache. So we'll have him do a intelligence save.
11.
Okay, he's a smart one.
So he takes no damage.
Yep.
Okie doke, it is Nelsol, Jedi.
How do I use the second wind ability? Do I have to do that before I make a move, or is that in place of a move?
It's a bonus action.
Yeah, but it's like you can move, make attack, and then use it.
Okay.
Or you can use it, then make an attack.
Yeah, I want to use the I want to use one of my heals.
I can heal you next go.
That'll get me 1 point back, so I'm still fairly high health.
Oh. You probably that's all you get from me. It's probably 1 point.
At least I think it's 1 point. Right, how the heck do I do this?
What is second wind?
You get your health, some hit points back.
Yeah, on your turn
as
you
bonus
use a
action.
bonus action to regain hit points equal to 1d10 plus your fighter level.
So just roll a d10,
Okay.
and then
Is there a way to... How do I do this?
on the left side on the toolbar there'll be.
Oh, that was it. I remember now. Yep. Okay. So one.
Or you can just do slash d10, something like that. That's it. Roll d10, 1d10, yeah. So you gain 9 hit points back. So
Okay. Wow, that was way more than I was expecting. Okay, so I'm basically now back up to full health.
yeah, you're back up to 13.
It's pity it's not like Wolfenstein. I can just overcharge my health.
Yeah. I mean, you do get 10 hit points from certain abilities, but
Anyway, that's quite a useful one. So I can't use that again until I have rested, apparently.
yeah. I believe a short or long rest. I
Yeah.
think it's a long rest, yeah.
Right, so now I want to
think it's
hit the
a
remaining
short-
dude.
Okie doke.
So,
Okie doke.
Warhammer?
That
Ooh.
misses.
Swing and a miss, yeah.
Yeah, swing and a miss. Okay, it is now the goblin's turn.
That really was a super heal. Quite appropriate, really.
And it. Okay, it will try to attack Mark with his scimitar, which is doesn't hit at all.
Oh.
Nope, it misses you. Yeah. It's now you to go, Mark.
He's quite close to me as well, isn't he? If I move away, will he get attack of opportunity?
He will. But he's on. He doesn't look very healthy, so.
Yeah, I'm not going to wait. I'm just going to do a normal attack from a mace. Nope.
And that
How
one.
many? I can't even see him.
Oh, that's a nat one.
Yeah.
Give it a minute.
Oh yeah, he has the special table. Get ready for it.
I should just learn to just not roll with weapons because I can't hit.
So is that what does that even look like? Like you just run towards him, swinging wildly, and hit a tree instead?
We'll find out.
I'll find out.
The corpses, one of the horse corpses.
I mean, he could,
Survey says.
Break my foot. Ow.
come on, load faster. Do not have a copy of. Might do actually. Nah, that's what I want. That one there. Not that one. Right. Where is bad stuff? Guide of guidiness, background, punishments, supplement tables, racial feats. Is it?
Yeah, the last time I rolled the one like that, he had me hit the floor and lose my weapon.
What, just permanently?
No.
Well, no, you get up your next round.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to go either draw a new weapon or go pick your weapon up.
Oh.
Didn't realise there was an actual table for this.
Yeah.
There is. It just. Oh. If I got wrong one.
Is it the Xandathar's one, Seneca?
It might not be this one. It might be. Cock.
Which book was it?
It's 5th edition, and it's
Xanathar's Last Notes to Everything?
it might be it.
Critical Failures, yeah, page 50.
Yeah.
Xanathar's Last Notes to Everything.
DM go.
Oh, there's even critical hit effects. If you,
Yep.
Unfortunately, that also goes against us, so we may not want to inflict those upon ourselves.
Right. Sorry about this.
You got it, or you want
No,
to
I've
roll?
got it. I've got
Okay.
it. Yeah. Critical failures on attack rolls. Here we go. Okay, so give me that and that.
The D100 says.
You hurl your weapon in a random direction and it lands 15 feet away from you and 6 into the ground. You must use a bonus action to retrieve it.
Oh. Nice hammer toss there, dude.
Cheers. I hate weapons. It just causes death.
Oh yeah, like your magic didn't.
It made dust.
It made a person. It made a goblin into dust.
Exactly, makes dust.
Maybe that's what happened. Some of the dust got in your nose. You had a sneezing fit just as you were swinging, and it flung out your hand.
Yeah.
Okay, doke. It is now Gizeki at the top of the round.
Last guy.
Yep.
Is he engaged with someone?
He is engaged.
He's laughing at me.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, so I get advantage again.
You do indeed.
Why did that not... Oh, there we go. Well, I don't get a natural 20, but I get a 20 for 4 and... +1. So I get a whole 5 damage I do.
It's fine. That's enough. As the arrow sinks into him, he falls over backward and is dead. That is the end of combat.
Can I recover any of my arrows?
Yeah, go ahead.
All
Yeah,
4 of them?
Yep.
Okay. Woohoo!
I'm going to say a little prayer and walk over and collect my mace.
What about the arrows sticking out the horses? Just as a thought.
Well, yeah, that was my next thing. Is I'm going to start looting the bodies and tap them over, feel what I can get, look at the horses, see what I can understand about them, and see if I remember who they were. So, since I was covering everything.
Okie doke.
Do the goblins have any water skins on them?
Make an investigation check.
Investigation.
13. You search the bodies and they do have some water skins, but they may have been damaged in the fight. You do find one full one that's undamaged.
Okay, so I'm gonna take all of the damaged ones and just pour the water on my head, and then I'm gonna keep the undamaged one.
Okie doke.
So I'm gonna check out the horses, loot the guys, all that type of thing. Since you had an intelligence to see investigation, if we could determine whose horses they were. Give it a
Yes,
try.
we've already established that they were the dwarf.
Oh, they were?
Yeah.
Never mind. What loot do we get off of these guys?
You will get
The question is, though, why did these goblins attack us?
I hate to be racist, but it's because they're goblins.
not wrong there.
Nelsol just glares at you. Is there something I can do? Like, I actually quite like the idea of some nice fresh horse steak. So, is there something I can do to like
Survival?
be a bit Far Cry and
Do you need a knife? I'll lend you a knife.
Yeah, you could roll me a survival check to see if you can successfully butcher. You can make a slapdash job of it, but you get some usable horse meat off corpses.
It's not even the best cuts.
it's just some suspiciously looking long sausages that I've got. You don't want to know. And the other thing I was thinking I could do, which is probably something I should do because I've got decent athletics, is pull the horse corpses off the path so the cart can continue on its way.
2 questions.
Mm-hmm.
We can follow up with loot afterwards if we need to.
Yeah.
We can just do it offline. But, are there saddles and saddlebags or anything else like that on these horses?
There's saddlebags, but they have been looted.
Okay. Through the loot that we're doing on these guys, does it appear that they are carrying that loot or not?
No, they don't appear to be carrying the loot. They do have about 10, 12 copper pieces between them. And there's some poor quality weapons and shot bows. Nothing really major.
I'm going to attempt to help out Nelsol there, but I'm really just, pushing the horse from behind and not really doing much.
Well, both of you roll me an athletics check. And we'll see how well. I mean,
Like I said, I'm not really helping.
Yeah. You help somewhat in nature, and
Helping, air quotes.
yeah, as Nelson manhandles these horse carcasses off the road and make way for the oxen cart to be pulled past.
Out of interest, the saddles, are they damaged on the horses?
Yeah, they've been pretty cut up.
Okay. I'm going to do a walk around a little bit into the forest in Thizaket to see where these goblins came from, because...
Okay,
where did the two dwarves where did the two guys disappear to is now the question.
Okay,
and where do these goblins have a camp nearby?
Oh yeah, was there any sign of dwarf blood or anything like that, or was it just the horses that were?
Make me survival check, failures. Okay.
12.
That's good enough. You both look around and you both come to realization that this bottleneck, this small enclosed part of the road, is a favourite of these goblins to make ambushes just like this. You see about maybe a dozen or so goblin prints in the ground as they wander off along the trail. As you also see what appears to be drag marks.
I would recommend that if we want to get paid for this job, we may want to follow those drag marks.
Nelsol just kind of shrugs.
Okie doke.
By the way, anybody do some healing on me? I'm a little shy.
Yeah, no problem. How much would you want? Big heal or small heal?
Small heal. I only need 3. I've just got to scratches up 3 little areas of me.
Okay, I got cast. What's that one? I do healing word. Healing word. It can be anywhere. Healing word. Yeah. Submit. Oh, well,
yeah,
then.
I'm back up to full.
Okie doke.
That's my spell slots gone. I've only got cantrips left.
I am glad I didn't take a magic character. I've got no idea how any of that works.
What time of day is it roughly now?
Probably about 5 or 6 in the afternoon.
I would recommend that we camp the evening here.
Okay.
And then in the morning we can go and see where those drag marks go off to.
Oh,
would be my recommendation.
Okay, who has first watch?
Well, I'm just letting... Does the party want to do that?
Yeah.
I'll take first watch.
I mean, Nelsol's definitely, he's only really here for the money, so you might as well go rescue the people with the money.
I'll take second watch.
Okay, doke. Roll me, Mark.
Yeah.
For convenience sake, you camp next to a small stream.
Oh, nice.
Lots of water.
Yep.
I'm gonna fall asleep in the stream.
Do we need all 4 people for watches? Because I'm just thinking I've got like night vision. I probably better do one of them.
Oh no,
night
you
watches.
basically take
Take turns.
You take turns.
Okay.
Roll me a perception check. Mark.
Persuasion. Perception.
Yeah.
That is.
For your watch, you watch and you just hear general nighttime noises. Nothing really major. Your watch passes without any sort of event happening. And when it's time for Kazeki's watch, you go over and wake him up.
Oh,
Okay,
man.
time for you to get up.
Oh, man. Okay, fine.
Come on, hurry up. Oh my god,
Stretch. You see me lick under my arms and lick myself all over. And you're like, that's disgusting. A little gag, and you see like a little hairball come popping out.
Seen worse.
Okay, sleep well.
Cheers.
Put the bow across my legs, ready to go.
Roll me a general perception. Yeah, just perception check.
Yeah, I'm pretty clueless.
As you take your watch, again, you don't really hear much. Though an owl is taking up purchase in one of the trees above you and is hooting softly.
Yeah.
And then but nothing happens during your watch, and you go over and you wake whoever's next.
I'll take the next.
You go over and you wake up Nelsol.
I'm guessing it's like.
I do it carefully because he's an orc. It's like, hey, wake up!
He just kind of
Don't hit me!
cracks open one eye and glares at Gizeki and then grunts.
Your turn.
Oh.
And then I go to sleep.
Okay, roll me a perception check.
Okay. Does having the night vision help me here in any way, shape, or form?
You just be able to see things better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perception.
Yeah. You don't really see much at all. You hear the stream bubbling quietly, and that owl still there in the trees, hooting softly.
Can I try shooting at the owl with my light crossbow?
Go ahead, yeah. Roll for an attack.
Oh,
Owl functions the owl functions now, and now drops down dead on the floor. You have killed the majestic beast of the forest. But
He grunts and smiles slightly.
you're an orc, so you don't care.
you got some chicken wings there.
Yeah, well, it makes a nice compliment to the horse steaks.
Hors d'oeuvres.
So
Barbecue.
again, your watch passes over, and you go over to wake the frog up from the stream, poking him with a stick so you don't get poisoned.
I think he would just poke him with a stick regardless.
Yeah.
Alright.
So, roll me a perception, Mr. Frog.
Oh, this is progressively getting better.
Can we have a reason like it's getting like misty or something? Because everybody's perception's just sinking down and down.
No, I'm just saying in the stream. I'm not even bothering.
Uh,
Still in the stream.
Playing with pebbles.
Playing
well,
with water splashing around in the puddle.
that is
He's
ironic.
too short to see over the bushes.
That is interesting.
Uh-oh.
as you sit there and you look around, you notice 3 giant bullfrogs sitting next to the stream. Wow.
I tried to talk to them.
He sings "It's Not Easy Being Green" to them.
Yeah, they strike up a conversation. You sit there talking away about frog things for a few hours until they hop away.
Maybe it's useful to have a frog with us.
Interesting conversations.
That was interesting though. Yeah, 1d8 plus 1 giant frogs. Okie doke. As your watch comes to a close, the sun is slowly coming up through the sky, and it's starting to come down through the canopy, and you go about and you wake everybody up for some lovely horse meat dinner breakfast. And with a compliment owl.
Sounds like a
very tasty.
of the champions.
Yeah, you spend a good hour eating, defeathering, and packing up, cleaning, and
hobbling the oxen so they won't go.
Yeah,
off.
You tie them up at the start of the trail, and you stash away the cart. So no one really notices it,
Yeah.
and you're ready. Okie doke.
Can we take?
That was basically, it wasn't like a full English breakfast. It was a full Orcish breakfast. It's just
Yeah.
meat and more meat.
Pretty much.
Can we just take a few minutes? I just want to get something to drink
Yeah, sure.
and hit the
Fine.
bathroom.
Yeah, if you want to go up for a bathroom, you guys can go ahead.
How do we reset the
Oh yeah,
your spell slots?
your spell slots, they should just
Also, this counts as a rest, right? I'm guessing.
yeah. So you get all your spell slots back. Your HP goes back up full, and any hit dice and stuff. For you, if you just manually put it back up to 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's easy.
Yeah, that's. Who is going to go first in the marching order through the trial?
I will.
I don't like being hit.
I don't know. I kind of feel like I should. Although, do we want someone with like survival or perception at the head of it?
I'll go first. I have
Okay.
the best perception.
Okay.
Okay. So it will go Gidzeki, and then Nelson, and then our little frog dude. Feels bad man. And we'll have the cleric taking up the rear.
Oh yeah.
Nelsol grunts in disapproval that you keep getting his name wrong.
Nelson. Okie doke.
That's all.
Right, as you head down as you head down the trail, it's a well-used trail, but it's a bit small for some of your party, so you're going to have to push on the trees out the way, some branches, thickets. But what's your perception?
Base roll 5.
No, your passive perception.
15. Yeah, I took one of my bonus, where I can to double the base roll as perception.
Okay.
Because I have a low wisdom. Because I'm a cat. Cats have no wisdom. We forget that laser dot is not something you can catch.
Okay, so, after 10 minutes, make me a perception check.
Regular perception?
Yep.
I almost wish I had some kind of spell that could let me cast a little point of light on a distant wall, just to mess with Gizeki.
Okay.
I'm pretty average. I do great in combat, but apparently I can't see the forest for the trees.
As you step forward, your foot lands in a snare. Make me a dexterity saving throw.
Well,
You manage to quickly get your leg out of the snare as it tightens and launches nothing into the air. You notice the rope dangling, and yeah, you would have been upside down for quite a bit.
not an unfamiliar feeling, but
Okay.
well,
I'm sure you would have just hung there looking like that was meant to happen because you're a cat, of course.
yeah, it's like
That was planned all along.
all the time.
You meant to run into that door frame.
Yeah. So, guys, yeah, they may not want us along this path. Just watch what you're doing. Keep your eyes open, unlike me.
Okay, doke. You walk around the snare trap, and you proceed again down the path for another 10 or 15 minutes, and roll me a perception check.
I think I saw it this time.
You see what appears to be a hastily covered pitfall trap, and yeah, as you tap it lightly with your foot, the hastily disguised top falls into what appears to be about a 6-foot wide, 10-foot deep
Jeez.
hole. Yeah.
Anything
How
inside
deep?
the hole?
Not really. Make an investigation check.
Investigation. Yeah.
You just see dirt and leaves.
It's a
Yeah,
hole.
Not much.
I take it this didn't look like a freshly covered up hole. It looked like it was there for a little while.
As far as you can tell, yeah.
Okay.
I think we're on the right path. There's all lots of traps now.
Yep.
So we're definitely heading in the right direction.
Yes, indeed.
So we carry on walking.
Is there any way to determine, like, I probably would have been easy with a rope trap, although maybe not, I don't know. But is there any way to determine who dug these? Like, if they're goblin traps or somebody else left them? I mean, they probably are goblin traps, but...
Roll me investigation check. Survival check, actually. Survival.
Okay.
Can I do? Are you allowed to support somebody with their checks and such? I'm gonna support.
So basically, so you basically roll with advantage. So yeah, you get a nat 20. You have a look around and you see goblin tracks around the hole and walking off into the trail. So you realise, yes, goblins made these traps to deter anyone from following them down this trail.
Your cousins are busy again.
Well, yeah, it's interesting. I guess we keep moving.
Yep.
Being really, really careful.
We don't. If they're coming up to it, or if they're going to be near here, shall we all go into Shall we go stealthily?
Well, we don't know where this is going to end, so
I mean, you can go stealthily if you want.
it's just going to slow us down. I'm being really careful now. That pit trap looked nasty.
It would have been not pleasant.
I don't know why I said go stealth because I've got plate armor on. Jink, 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 jink.
Okay, doke. You walk down and another 20 minutes down, you come up to what appears to be a hell cave structure type deal, and
A what?
like a biggish hell with a stream coming out of it, and there's a cave.
Oh, okay, a hole.
Entrance.
Okay.
Very much.
Oh, a stream. I'm gonna run out to hop in the stream.
Nelsol sniffs and says, goblins.
I don't know how much you can see of this at the moment.
I think it's still loading in.
Just zooming out on it.
It's all black.
It's all black. Oh, good.
Does it help to refresh?
No, that's good. Black's good.
I
Black's
could
good.
use a cantrip and light it up a bit.
No. Black's exactly what I want it to be.
Okay, so we have to find it as we go.
Oh.
I'm just swimming in the stream for a moment. Or splashing in the stream, depending on how deep it is.
Okay, so what's it in?
Nelsol looks at the frog and rolls his eyes.
Hmm,
Oh, there we go. We see something.
do you?
Come in, Nelsol. The water's great.
Bottom left-hand corner.
Is that it?
That's it.
No, that's fine. Yeah.
Actually, he probably is slightly more up on his personal hygiene than the average orc. I don't know, maybe he's got the equivalent of like roll-on deodorant or something.
He's named after a battleship. He's got to love the water.
He just grabs a slug and wipes it under his arms.
Yeah.
That's his antiperspirant.
Sluggo
So that's
brand
why-
underarm slime.
Give me a second.
Doubles as a snack in a minute.
So what? Sorry, what classes are we all? The rogue
I'm a
is
warrior,
tabaxi.
unsurprisingly.
Fighter, mystic, and cleric.
No
We
rogue.
got our bases covered.
Yeah, fighter and then mercenary veteran for my background.
So the mystics, the frog,
Yes. Frog is mystic.
and tabaxi is the rogue.
Yep.
Yep, cool.
Right. Oh my god, this is laggy as hell for me.
We're really playing to the stereotypes. The big guy's the warrior.
Well,
the
I'm not
angel's the
I'm
cleric.
not quite the stereotype of an orc, though. I haven't tried to convert anybody to the ways of Grumash yet.
Do you see your tokens?
No.
No.
How about? Oh, now.
Not yet.
No, different playing hide and seek here.
Is the map like black and white for everybody else as well?
There's black, and then there's a portion that you can see with just a stream and.
I mean, like the portion that you can see. Like
Well,
for me,
it's kind
all,
of there's a bit of green,
Green.
but it's
And a
not.
bit of blue.
Okay.
Hmm.
I
It's
just
pale,
think
though.
It was
It's
just
like-
my monitor that's desaturated.
Maybe.
Well, I
I'm
mean,
gonna.
it's quite desaturated anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna reload mine because it's a bit laggy, which is annoying.
If he's going to have a prayer to her god Lathunder, or his god Lathunder.
Right, give me a second.
Nelsol glances around, seeing if he can spot any more owls.
Uh,
That's a thing now. He just doesn't like owls.
I'll hold you to that.
So you're going to become the Bane of Owls is going to become your nickname.
Additional features and traits. Does not like owls.
So when we hit that owl bear, you're going to be the one in front.
That's interesting. I can't turn that fucking thing off. That's slightly annoying. Oh well, I'll do. Right. Let's see if I can get your bloody characters to work this time.
I reloaded my computer just in case.
I just want to turn off bloody dynamic lighting. It's bullshit. But it's not letting me. Okay, Duke. Right.
Nice avatar, by the way, Pointy.
Hmm?
Nice avatar that you have here for
Oh, yeah.
Roll20.
Well, you know.
Is that a upgraded duck with an extra turret on top of the main turret?
That's the upgraded turret, but it's like the little piddly 47mm gun. Also, I wonder what happens if I...
Right. Paste.
Nelsol plays Gwent to pass the time.
Gwen says.
Yeah, since he's a master at it, he's well practiced with it.
Do you see your tokens now?
Still no on my screen.
Nope.
This is slightly not. What if I put it to?
There we go. They just showed up.
Just popped up.
Okay, doke. Sweet. Yes.
I just can't click on mine, so.
That will be because I've done something wrong.
No, the GM never does anything wrong. No, don't believe that. So I suppose while you're working that out, the question is, does it look like there's goblin tracks heading into this cave system or into the water there?
And, give me a second, because I just fucked the map up.
It's back to normal.
Yes, now.
Tokens disappeared.
Yep, I'm deleting them again. Paste. See them now. Are they there? Are they gone again?
They're
they're
there, but I
there.
still can't select them.
Are you...
Please wait. We're experiencing technical difficulties. Your representative will be with you in 5 minutes.
What map screen are you guys on? Underneath your pointer, they should hopefully...
When you say map screen?
On the toolbar on the left. what's directly underneath the pointer for you guys?
It's a paint.
brush.
It's like
Yeah,
a
paintbrush.
brush.
Fuck.
The only the GM gets those.
Yes. And I have to against, but I really undo.
Zoomed in.
He broke it. No.
This net represents you. Save changes. Tell you what. Delete use again, and I will bring in new ones, hopefully. Yes.
So did you win it at Gwent, Nelsol?
Well, since I'm playing against myself, yes.
Orc always win.
Exactly.
You'll rip your arms off.
I almost kind of wish it had been that I'd said Fizzbin when I'd been setting all this up instead. I could get completely silly with the rules.
Right. Edit.
Although that's assuming anybody here knows what Fizzbin is.
Disbin. It sounds familiar.
I'll give you a hint and say it's a Star Trek reference.
Disbin.
Can you see that, Mark?
I can't see anything.
Okay. Let's. Could you not be
Apart from the map. That's it.
Yeah. Okay.
Disbin. The original series, or which one?
Once in TNG, and then I think it got used once once in the original series, and then once in TNG, I think.
Disbin. Jeez, I just watched the whole of TNG here recently.
Well, it was Kirk that used it in original series, and then I think Riker used it as a little ruse in TNG.
Yeah, it's not ringing a bell. You'll have to
Okay,
remind us.
I'm pretty sure it's the episode "A Piece of the Action" for Kirk, where he basically, the episode where they're on like a planet and
It's all mafia.
people that just happen to look exactly like humans have modelled their entire society after the mob. That one.
Yeah.
And so they're trying to escape, and Kirk basically invents this card game and just makes up the rules as he goes along. So it's basically like Mornington Crescent.
Yeah.
Except with cards. Anyway, Fizzbin.